hopefully everything's all okay and this goes really smooth and we go into the publishing phase. So far it's going good. I've got my pencil. I dropped it, hold on. Okay, got my pencil. What is this thing over here? I don't know, my hair feels like it wants to stick out today, so that's what we're going with. Okay, I'm not sure if this camera is gonna fall down. I don't know why I'm whispering also. But hold on guys, let me just fix this. Okay. Is it straight? Is it straight? I don't know. When you're reading your own copy, it's hard. Whoops. When you're... my hand just went whoop. Okay, anyway. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the marketing nomad and my name is Prit. I am a soon-to-be published author of 0 to 4 Figures. I'm also a digital entrepreneur, a marketing strategy consultant, a business owner as well. I'm a podcaster, YouTuber, Etsy shop owner, Skillshare teacher as well. These are all the different roles that I take on, yeah, it's a mouthful definitely. And this is my YouTube channel where I give weekly vlogs on behind the scenes of what's happening in my life. Alrighty guys, so now let's get into this week's vlog. Let me tell you what it's going to be about. So I got my editor's edits on, I think it was Saturday late night, Sunday early morning, like around like midnight, exactly midnight. I kind of scrolled through her edits and it's very minor edits. It's like a full stop somewhere or a comma somewhere or something. It was not as intensive as the first round of editing where there was just a lot of red marks. And so after I got back the first copy, I went into a deep dive of the book. My editor, Sierra, she gave a lot of really good feedback. And so the second version had the feedback of hers as well as my beta readers. And for that, I had already corrected the grammatical and the punctuation. So I wanted her to just go over it in case I've missed a few things, and it looks like I have missed like a few, like a comma, and then she, in one place I did see that she wanted me to change a word, all of those things. So very minor edits. And the thing is that I actually shot a vlog Sunday night the minute I got the book, but I started crying so much during that vlog. I was very emotional. I still am feeling very emotional. I feel like any small thing will trigger me to start crying. Yeah, full disclosure, I have been crying a lot in the last 24 hours. It's just very emotional. Let me try to explain it without crying. But if I do feel like I'm gonna cry, we will pause this and then I'll come back to it later and then we'll get to the work part of it. So the thing is, the last 10 years of my life have been absolutely brutal. It's just been one battle after another and another and another, and it's at a point where, you know, my heart and my soul, I'm so tired from fighting. And this book, 0 to 4 Figures, has come out of that pain, that anguish, and I am going to cry. That pain and that anguish, and for me to see where I am today, you know, I have fought for every tiny bit of happiness, every single bit of happiness that I have created. I have fought so much for it, and I think that I have come to a point today when I look back, I think that it was all worth it. I do, because when I was going through all that I was, I kept asking, why am I going through this? Why me? None of the people who I know ever go through things like this. And why was my life so painful? And why? And all of those things, kind of, is it worth living? And all of those questions that come up. It was a pretty dark place for me. The last 10 years, very, very dark. And I don't know, today when I look back, looking at the book in my hand, it feels like this was what I was meant to do all along. This is where I was meant to be led to, and I had to go through each of those things to get to where I am today. So, yep, the tears are starting to come. But like I said, the last 24 hours, very, very emotional. I honestly have been crying every 5 minutes. It's a lot to take in for me. When I submitted my book to my editor the second time, it was also very, very emotional. But the thing is, after that, I was fine. Like, after I submitted the book, I was back to normal. So I thought that I had finished dealing with all of those emotions, but turns out, no, I haven't. So technically, I should have started vlogging yesterday, but I was just, it was very emotional for me, and I think I just needed that time to process. As you guys can see, I still am taking the time. It's very, very raw, what I'm feeling right now. But I also think that this is part of the process. This is my first book. It's also the culmination of 18 months of hard work, sleepless nights, foregoing time with my family just because I had to work on the book, and sacrificing a lot of things along the way just for this to come out. And yeah, I guess I'm very, very happy. Oh my God, I hope I go through this, I hope I get through this without crying, but I'm very, very happy. But at the same time, there's a part of me that, remembers the pain. It remembers the struggle. And I guess this is my way of honoring what I have been through. So yeah, it's a very different feeling. I don't think I have felt this way before. Like, I'm crying and I'm laughing and I'm also crying again and laughing again, and it's just, I'm unable to process why I'm crying so much and why I'm also laughing, because I guess I'm laughing because I'm unable to process why I'm crying. It's a whole different spectrum of feelings that I personally have not experienced before. So that's where I'm at. I did actually vlog that night, but I ended up crying for the entire 25 minutes of the video shot. I don't think I will post it right now, just that it's very, very raw for me and I'm still processing my emotions. But someday when I do process my emotions, I think I would like to show you what actually happened the minute I got my copy, because it was just me sobbing for 25 minutes. And today I'm a lot more composed, as you guys can see, though honestly any small thing will trigger me to start crying again. So I'm going to stop talking now and I will share what's happening behind the scenes, what I've been up to yesterday, all of the editing work that I have done yesterday, and then I will show you the entire process of me reading my book once, my thoughts, me reading my book for the second time, my thoughts, me reading my book for the third time, and then my thoughts again. Okay guys, so first let me explain what exactly I've done. So every sheet of paper, I've divided it into 8 on each side, so it goes both sides. And over here, okay, I basically write the page number, so each box is for 1 page. I have things that I'm checking for, like the formatting as well as the edits, and I am color coding them according to what category of the formatting it belongs to. So I started from page 1, and then I'm right now just finished with 262. I've got another 120 pages to go, so that's what I'll be doing right now. So in each individual copy, I make sure that I write as much of information as possible about that page. And the reason why I personally color-coded them this way is because I am a visual person. I need things to have color in them to identify it, and also it's been easy for me to just look back. Like for example, if I just want to look back, I know exactly which page is the end, I know which page it starts on, I know which page is supposed to have a particular format, like this one has a particular format, and so on and so forth. So it's easy for me to refer back as well. But other than that, I'm just a visual person. I like colors, and you will see a lot of colors when I work. Usually it helps me as well. It helps me with retaining that memory because I also have some sort of a low-key photographic memory. It's not the way you see on TV, but I can recall things that I have seen to some level of precision, and colors usually help me with that. So yeah, that's definitely one. If you take a look at my room, it's always, there's always a lot of colors just because it helps me with retaining that memory. Okay, so I officially have finished round 1 of reading, and the printer is printing behind me along with my laptop, of course. And I actually really like the sound of printing. I don't know why, I just really do. Yeah, let's just wait for the printer to finish printing, and then I will give you my thoughts about the first round of reading. Okay guys, so I have officially finished printing my entire final manuscript. So here it is. Hold on, let me just lift this. This is my final manuscript. This is what it looks like. So let me tell you what I've done up until now. I've gone over my editor's edits. It is now 8:25 p.m. I have finished reading my entire book once. I have made all my final edits. Usually in the proof copy stage, you're not supposed to make any significant changes. However, for me, there was one sentence that my editor had corrected it, but that sentence was supposed to kind of have an exciting feeling to it, and in the correction I didn't really get that feeling from that sentence. So I reached out to my editor, and then we kind of spoke about it, and with her approval I made the change for that one sentence in my book. So that was the only major edit in my entire book. Otherwise, usually in the proofreading stage, you're not supposed to make any significant changes without the approval of your editor. And I got the approval of mine, so I'm all set. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm feeling a lot better than I did in the morning. In the morning, like I said, I was very emotional, and any small thing would have just triggered me into crying and crying and crying. But now I think I'm a lot better. I'm feeling okay. I don't know how how much that's gonna fluctuate, but I'm hoping I stay this calm throughout. I think the reason why I'm calm right now is because there's a task on hand. I have to finish proofreading it, so I think I'm more focused about finishing the task on hand than I am about the entire book. So maybe that's making me a little bit less emotional at this moment. I don't know how that will change when I submit my book for publishing. So yeah, those are things that I will share with you as time comes. But for now, I'm going to go over each page and read through it just like I would be reading any normal book. Hopefully everything's all okay and this goes really, really smooth and we go into the publishing phase. So let's finish up with the proofreading phase. I'm going to go have dinner now. It is 8:30. There's pizza for dinner. And you guys know I like pizza. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break, maybe watch a bit of Castle, because I want to forget what I read today, like up until now, so that I can start with a fresh mind. So I'll probably watch an episode of Castle and then I will start reading. I will check in with you guys tomorrow, okay? Okay guys, so today it is Wednesday and it is around 11 o'clock in the morning. I am on round 2 of my reading. This is my manuscript. Well, it's not the complete one. I've kind of divided it into 4 parts. So this is part number 3. I'm actually going backwards. So I finished part 4. I'm on part 3. I've got part 2 and part 1 to go over. So far, it's going good. I've got my pencil. I dropped it. Hold on. Okay. Got my pencil. What is this thing over here? I don't know, my hair feels like it wants to stick out today, so that's what we're going with. Okay, so I got my pencil. So what I'm doing is I am going over each sentence and making sure that it's okay in terms of the grammar, punctuation, whether the meaning that I wish to convey is exactly what is being conveyed and all of those things. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just going to sit and read like I'm reading any other book and have an objective view of everything. So that's where I'm at, round 2. Oh yeah, FYI, I've got a bad cold, so if I sound really weird, it's probably why. Okay, I'm not sure if this camera is gonna fall down. I don't know why I'm whispering also. But hold on guys, let me just fix this. Okay. Is it straight? Is it straight? I don't know. So my hair is in a bun and we all know that means I am quite serious about the work that I have on hand and I've gone into uber concentration mode. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I have finished 2 rounds of proofreading. I'm on my 3rd round. I am in chapter 1. So I finished the introduction bit and then now I'm in chapter 1. So that's where I'm at right now. It's going pretty smoothly and I think I'm doing okay in terms of just where my copy is at. Like I told you, I can't really make any big edits, but if I do catch any like grammatical mistakes or punctuation, I can change those. So that's kind of the rule of the proofreading process. I have caught 2 spelling mistakes till now, which kind of, I don't know, makes me a little bit paranoid because I have read this like countless times already. I must have read this at least 8 times till now, and when you're reading your own copy, it's hard. Whoops. When you're my hand just went whoop. Okay, anyway. So when you are reading your own stuff, your brain automatically corrects what you've written, and that's what scares me a little bit about the whole proofreading of the copy. But so far, you know, I've been like holding my pencil and going like line by line by line. So I'm hoping that I've gotten all of the grammar, the punctuation, the spelling mistakes out of my book, but it's still very scary. I'm still super paranoid, but as I'm going through the final round, I'm feeling a lot better because I haven't caught anything, but at the same time, I'm in like hyper alert mode, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm at. In terms of mental health update, it's mixed feelings. this is a life dream of mine. Like, I have been dreaming about this ever since I was 7 years old. I mean, I actually wrote a book, well, half a book in engineering. It was a love story. I wrote half of it, and I don't know, somewhere along the way, for various reasons, I stopped writing. So I've always been inclined to be an author. Like, that is my life dream. I did not think I would achieve this dream by 30, but this is sort of a birthday gift that I'm giving myself. My 30th birthday gift is becoming an author, completing that huge life dream that I've had for close to 23 years of my life. So it's very emotional. That definitely adds to the emotional aspect of this entire journey, but also the fact that the last 10 years have been really, really hard for me. And I guess in a way, this book to me means that I am closing the chapter of that painful phase of my life, and in a lot of ways, closing the chapter itself is very emotional. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so for this vlog, what I thought I would do is I will read a paragraph from my book, and just kind of a sneak peek for you guys, okay? So let me pick a chapter that I really like, and then I will read it out to you, okay? Okay, I personally really like this one, so... Okay, are you guys ready? So the chapter is chapter 1, and this is a section in my chapter. So there are a total of 8 chapters in my book, and then each chapter has a couple of sections in them. Each section is a lesson that I learned. There's usually a story leading up to the lesson that I have learned. Okay, so this is one of the sections. It's called Get the Hell Out of Your Way. So this is the starting paragraph. This is how it starts. The first minute of deciding to be an entrepreneur induced a feeling of liberation to me. The next minute, however, came panic. The minute after that, right on cue, knocked self-doubt. Did I have the resources to even do this? What would everyone around me say? What if I failed within the first 6 months? How would I even know if it was a failure? Okay, wait. How would I know if it was a success? I didn't even know anyone else who had done something like this. Yes, there were a lot of famous entrepreneurs in newspapers or magazine articles I would read about, but I personally didn't know any of them. I didn't know what factors contributed to their success or how they started. I secretly thought they had superpowers, but that's between you and me. It was also time for me to get real with myself. Did I really have it in me? And what in the world did have it in me even mean? As more and more questions plagued me, I felt increasingly hesitant to get going on my next steps. Instead of spending my time trying to figure out how to get on with my entrepreneurial journey, I started searching for all the means to validate my worth. And yeah, you know, that's the beginning of that particular section. It's the second section in the first chapter of my book. And I kind of like that because I think that's a very good example of what you can expect from my book. That kind of quirkiness, that kind of different kind of writing. It's a little bit different. It's got a lot of funny parts to it too. So you're gonna laugh when you read my book, you're gonna cry when you read my book, and you're also going to be in a really pensive mood as well, because you're gonna be thinking about a lot of things that I have spoken about, a lot of topics that are sensitive, that are important for us to know, that are powerful, and that need to be spoken out about. Anyway, I am going to finish round 3 of my proofreading, and then I will check in with you guys before I end the vlog. So give me a couple more minutes, maybe not minutes, hours. I think probably take me 3 or 4 hours to finish the entire book. But yeah, give me a couple of hours and I will get back to you. Okay guys, it is 12:41 a.m., 11th of August, Thursday, and I have officially finished my proofreading stage. It is done. It is over. Okay, hold on. Wait, let me actually take a picture of... Oh wait, it became 12:42. Okay, hold on. Let me just take a small video of that because this is an iconic moment. Okay guys, so yes, I just showed you the 12:42. Well, it was 12:41 when I first started out. And hold on, let me actually put some cream. My hands are very dry for some reason. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it's officially done. It is over, and I am going to start the publishing phase tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. Emotionally, I think I'm doing well. I think I'm handling it pretty well. I don't know how I will feel tomorrow, but you will find that out in the next vlog. But other than that, I think book-wise, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling confident. And it's after I submit for publishing, I am going to read the book at least once or twice. So tomorrow morning, this is probably what you will see in the next vlog. I will start my publishing phase. It's going to take some time, maybe a couple of days, because there are multiple formats, multiple companies, different stuff. Each company has its own process for each kind of thing. I gotta figure that out. So other than that, very, very excited about this book. If you'd like more updates about my book, or you want a notification when it goes live, which is pretty soon actually, do sign up for my author newsletter. If you are watching this video after September 2022, most likely it is going to be live. I'm going to put the link for the book in the description box as well, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way up until here. I absolutely enjoyed sharing my experience with you. It's a very different experience. I can't really encompass what I'm feeling emotionally, but I hope I managed to convey at least a little bit to you guys. It's a wonderful feeling, guys. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm very excited about what's to come. Other than that, well, definitely do catch me on my other platforms. I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, of course you're here. I'm on podcast, I'm also on Etsy, I'm also on Skillshare. Where else? You can also check out my website. And if you'd like to work with me, I'm also going to put that link over here as well. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that tells you every single time I do upload a YouTube video. I will catch you guys in my next vlog. Bye-bye.